Hey there, we are going live for the third time in a row. This is a series where we show you a cross-section of our jewelry, and we're not going to be talking prices of each piece because that can sometimes fluctuate. Mostly what we want to do is direct you to be in touch with us by email. We've already done two other episodes in this series, and this particular one is all about yellow crystals. And this entire tray is filled with natural citrine, with the only exception of this gorgeous stuff, which is called green gold. It's a beautiful faceted piece with a nice wire wrap. Anyway, what we do is we collect amazing pieces and we share them with you. Sometimes we'll get the stone and then we'll get it wire wrapped, since sometimes these come with just like a string through them. Real citrine, little towers there. The color on this one is insane. That's an African one with a little carved citrine in the top of it. Very, very sweet. Nice little capped citrines there. Over here we have a whole collection. Let's see what those look like. Again, this is the natural color. Now, most of the citrine out there is heat treated. This is another one of the amazing African ones in a very cool little capsule shape. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to post these videos to our YouTube so that if you're not able to catch all of our lives, you can catch all of our lives simply by going to the playlist on our Crystal Concentrics YouTube channel and have a look at our lives there. This is another one of those green gold faceted pieces. I'm going to hold my phone up over this whole tray, and if you want to screenshot it, you can have a look at it later, zoom in, get a sense of what turns you on. Now, these pieces over here are actually heat-treated amethysts, and so they're artificial citrines. They're not natural color like some of these other more pale and some darker ones, but the shape and the setting are so phenomenal that I had to buy this, and I expect that someone out there in the world will make the same decision, that they've got to have it, because these are really, really great. Gorgeous color, gorgeous cut, gorgeous setting. Very wonderful material, and of course, I always pick out the very best. We got some small ones on chains, some little pieces like this. This one's nice, a good faceted piece right there. There's another, this looks like it's faceted, but it's kind of a rounded cabochon that's flat, and the color is just really, really, really sweet. This is a great big African citrine where we've had this side polished, and then it's wire wrapped, so it's a good sized piece for those who like having a statement piece of jewelry around their neck. I'm one of those people for sure. I like wearing big pendants. I get more vibes from them. This is a nice one that's still got just its string through it. We might end up getting that wire wrapped so that someone can wear it. We also even wire wrap these interesting matching pairs of natural citrine tumbles, which is kind of incredible. Look at the color on those. That's the gold filled. This is the sterling. And that takes care of that particular flat. Over here, we've got a different selection of items. Thanks to those of you who are following me. This is Libyan desert glass. So you've got a pale, lighter variety that we had turned into a pendant. It was an angel here. And then you have the dark, they call it black Libyan desert glass, which might have more of the space material in it than the other stuff, which is purely just the sand that got melted from the atmospheric blast of a great big meteorite many, many years ago. So this one we had custom set. This is the type of custom work that we're capable of doing. Could have done it in 14 karat gold. So if you do have any special orders, we can take care of that for you. Here's a really nice capped piece. Here's one with just a little bail at the top, but a very, very pleasing sort of sand dune experience going on there. This is a pyritized ammonite here. There is another pyrite. This is an amolite. Look at the color on that. Very nice. This is very unusual. One of the more rare types of fluorite is yellow fluorite. And this is just more fancy set. The colors are brighter. That's why it's more expensive than this simpler one, which is still gorgeous and at a very nice price. That is a simple plain fluorite. There's a coquina jasper. This is a very nice ohm carved out of a tiger eye. That's a nice tiger eye disc. These are beta quartzes, which are six-sided on the top, six-sided on the bottom naturally, that we had wire wrapped. This is phenomenal stuff. This is called wave dolomite. Wave dolomite is set in this case with this magnificent, huge setting, gorgeous front and back. And I like it because it really looks like some rolling hills. This one here looks like a heart in the middle of the hills. Quite beautiful. This one over here, we've got the rolling hills. Very nice. We've got a mookite there, a nice yellow mookite, a bumblebee jasper there. More of these great big pyritized ammonites. Look at that. It's this amazing biological shape that they've captured with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just very, very special stuff. So that's that tray, and I'm going to hold my phone over it. So if you wanted to screenshot, you could zoom in, you could email me and ask me about this stuff. So I see there's a couple of questions. What was carved on the pendulum? I don't have a pendulum, but I do have a pendulum that was converted into a pendant, so maybe that's what you're talking about. But this is natural fossil jasper, which is kind of wonderful. All right, so now our third tray that we're looking at is this one here, and it has golden rutilated pendants there. Very nice. This one is outrageous. Look at that. There's a lot going on there. Then you have included quartz like this, quite pretty, and then lodolite or garden or gazer quartz like this that looks like it's yellow, but it's really because of the stuff behind it that you're getting this type of scenery in a nice heavy set pendant. These are magnificent because they're 18 karat gold over sterling, and they've got these little Himalayan herkimers that have been set so nicely inside of them. Really, really great pieces. I only have 2 of those, and I have 2 here of these wonderful sunstones. And just to show you how brilliant and happy the sunstone is, I lift up and I show you that's what's going on there. Really, really great color. So we put that back down, and then we look at this. Usually you see these in the shape of the actual shell, but this is round, which is kind of sweet and very unusual. Great piece of ammonite there. This is like a little floating cloud inside of an amber. These are amber spheres that have been wrapped. This is a gorgeous sort of antiqued amber, great solid color. These are smaller pieces, pretty moon, pretty sun, moon and sun, little cross, little moon, all good stuff. So if you take a screenshot, you can zoom in on that and then email me, Kyle@crystalconcentrics.com with interest. And then the last tray we're going to look at, actually, you know what? Stay tuned for my next episode. I feel like we've covered some good ground. This is part 3 in a series. We're going to go to 4, 5, and 6. Stay tuned because I'm going to go live immediately right after this video. So I'm going to be starting in the next video with this gorgeous iridescent material. Talk to you soon.